Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we wrapped up our business with the epilogue of having slaughtered Auntie Ethel, the hag who kidnapped the child, made our way back to the lower city and resumed our exploration, and discovered that this building, Crimson Drafts, had been closed by the city for selling unusual substances. We read some information that they had some complaints from folks who had gotten some very bad situations from potions that they had sold, some bad reactions, and we're investigating to see what we can learn about it. I will actually, just because we're not supposed to be in here, I will have the invisible mage hand here hide and then close this oak door, hopefully.
That's right. Mummy is here.
Okay, that apparently worked. As a matter of fact, let's have the rest of the party hide as well. There we go. All right. So nobody should hear us in here as we rummage around, poke around, try to find out the secrets of this place.
How about we bake something?
We'll take a look in this wooden barrel. I'm not really looking to steal so much as to find out information. Okay, rotten eggs. Shoes, nothing much there. Some more shoes. We have a bookshelf with bottle racks on it.
Would you like that? Mummy! Mummy! It's alright, Vanra. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, we can hear Vanra and Laura dealing with her PTSD right now. Okay, there doesn't appear to be much up here, so I think we're gonna have to go down to the second lower level. And hopefully there we'll see some kind of indication of why this place was shut down or what they were up to. Here we go. This is interesting. Your axe got broke. Maglubiot, your axe got broke, your whips don't sting, your priests all croaked. Okay, we've seen this much earlier in Act 1, I think. This is a poem written by somebody a goblin who gave up on Maglubiot and became a scion of the Absolute, an adherent, a fanatic.
You love bacon.
Alright, so here we have what appears to be a kind of a distillery or alchemy set, a location where perhaps these strange things were made, and a wooden hatch. Alright. We do have some goodies here that are worth taking. Sublimate of haste spores, essence of nightlight, salts of mugwort, and glory to the house of Oblodra. Now this, I don't know what this is. I've never heard of Oblodra before. It is said all House Oblodra perished when our estate was cast into Clawrift. I am its last living daughter. Now the Abyssal Gulch, in the heart of Menzoberranzan, where our house was thrown, is but an amusement. Priestesses make love to their men, bending them over its ledge, sometimes letting them fall. I will travel to the rift's depths to restore our lost home. I shall use the bones and gore of the useless, hapless men who were tossed into the pit to grow copies of the dead. Thus will I generate an obedient flesh army who will die for me and my house. If the rest of the houses refuse to recognize House Oblodra's rise, I will use my explosive tinctures to blow the undersupports of the rest of Menzoberranzan to pieces, one section of the Clawrift at a time, until all the rest collapses. There I shall be queen of my new swarm. Alright, so, a daughter of House Oblodra, a drow nobility? Something. Who survived and apparently came to the city. Not sure why they came to the city, as their plan was to return to the Underdark and take over there. But that appears to be relevant to this. I think possibly our proprietress here at Crimson Drafts may be that daughter of that drow house, perhaps. Let's get Astarion down here to crack open this hatch, and we'll head down to the basement and see what we find there. I don't know why you're climbing over boxes and such. That's a little bit of a strange choice, but alright. Let's get everybody else down here as well. Pick the lock on the hatch, and we'll find out what lies below. Okay, so we're in the Sanguine Laboratory. Interesting. And there may be traps down here, or monsters, or something similar. Let's have the mage hand go turn off the torches so we can remain snuck up.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Okay. Let's have Astarion disarm this tripwire. We'll have him move slowly, just in case there's something else for him to see. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so Shadowheart unsnuck to cast guidance. Get her back down. Oh, I have to reattach everybody to do that. Okay. We have a Beholder Iris here, a Silk Lens, so alchemy ingredients. There's probably going to be quite a few of these. Ideally, I would like to get my hands on some... I think it's the hook fingers to make more alacrity or alert potions for Tava. What is the name of the potion she's got on? The elixir? She's got Elixir Vigilance. Yes, that's the one. Let's take a quick look around. Is that another... That is an alchemy ingredient. All right, we'll take it. We're not going to make that, but we'll take it. A trap disarm toolkit. We can take that and send that to our boy Astarion. Let me sort up here. Now, where did that go? There we go. By the way, in case you're curious or you pay attention to details, this pile of gold I've been carrying around was getting way too heavy. So there's another 22k back at camp that I'm not carrying around. This is already 30 pounds. So we're up at like 52k right now. Very nice. Mephit Heart. Hyena Ear. We'll take. What else we got? We got a wine rack here. Don't need an empty bottle.
Looks empty.
Burlap sacks. We've got a dragon egg mushroom. Got a silk blend over here. We'll take. A spider leg. Is that an alchemical ingredient? No, it's just a piece of meat. Interesting. We do have a burlap sack here with potatoes and a crate with some scruffy clothing. We can make our way inside here now because we disarmed that trap. Is there anything else? Can't... Okay, this door is locked. We can check the shabby wardrobe. Probably just more crappy clothing, I would imagine. Yes, all right. Let's have... Yeah, you know what? Let's go in here. We got the tripwire down. Let's go take a look. Okay. So, what the hell is that? That's a dead spectator? Wow. Okay. There's a lot of alchemy ingredients, it looks like, in here. I'm actually going to step in with Karlach first, because she has our highest perception check, and I expect there are more traps in here. There could be. Anyway. She failed a check. She saw that one. All right. Astarion, take a look. Take a gander. He failed. I'm nervous about that. I want to see the closest, the one that's closest to the front. Let's see if Tava can notice it. She failed. Okay. Diva, maybe? I don't know if he gets to make rolls. Looks like not. So our only hope is Shadowheart. Alright, there's definitely a trap we've missed. There's one there, a gas pit, and then there's something else that we've missed. Somehow. We'll come on in with Astarion and just move slowly, I guess. Let's actually back Karlach out. And let's back out the Mage Hand too, which only has 3 hit points. And we'll do our best with Astarion. So we saw this one. Everybody failed on something else. It might not necessarily be a trap. It could be like a secret. Okay, so we've at least disarmed that. Now, what all do we have in here? Oh, there's another Mind Flayer Parasite specimen. Okay. There's the Dead Spectator, the Viridian Crystal. Can I maybe mouse over another trap? Maybe not. So it looks like we've got some goodies in here. Let me pick this lock. I don't see anything else for Astarion to do, so we'll back him out. I wonder what they all failed that check on. Maybe they failed the check on the tripwire because he destroyed it, and that's maybe a bug in the game. But let's get in here with our looter Tava and get to work. So we have something here. A book or a journal. Enver, is your blood sweet? Gortash, what a specimen. I wonder about you. The wizard Irenicus managed to adopt the Slayer by imbibing the divine essence of a god's child, tricking Baal into thinking the wizard was one of his own. If I managed to imbibe the blood of this Enver Gortash, could Lord Bane be tricked into descending his powers onto me? To think I am the chosen? I shall tell Lord Gortash who I am, that soon I shall command an army in Menzoberranzan, and be an eligible daughter of its most powerful house. I shall write a proposal offering alliance in exchange for a consistent supply of Baneite blood. Well, she was nothing if not ambitious, this Ablodra lady. I don't know if it's worked out for her or not. We don't actually know if she's dead or why she isn't here. Her house or place of business was condemned or shut down, but we don't know where she is. Now, what is this? Elixir of Radiant Resistance. Very nice. That's hard to come by. Pretty rare. An acorn truffle. We have a dead spectator here with nothing in it. That's already been harvested. Obviously, we have the Mind Flayer Parasite. We'll take that for Astarion. Salt of the Chasm Creeper. Suspension of Purple Worm Slime. All very nice. Bottle racks. Potion of Featherfall. Okay. Tava doesn't need that. Maybe Astarion can have that. I don't know. We're getting near the end of the game here. Well, actually, we're not that close. There's a lot more to go. But we're getting to the point where I don't need things like that, I guess is what I would say. We'll take the Beholder Iris. We'll check the wooden shelf. Empty. The blood bank. Ooh, an elixir of psychic resistance. Thank you. We'll take that. A purple worm gullet. That can be used to make purple worm toxin, so we'll take it. Diluted oil of sharpness. A viridian crystal. The Curse of the Vampire, we don't need to read. There's a dead body hanging here, but we're not that interested in it. What else we got going on? Severed torso and pelvis and head. Got a bone saw, artificial leech. We'll take a dragon egg mushroom. What else? What else? Vitriol of Bone Cup. Ashes of Balsam. A fire explosive and a crystal. What are these? Fire explosive? I don't know what that is. Okay. This room seems empty now, except for the heavy chest, so we'll loot that and be on our merry way. A diamond and 31 gold. Very welcome. Where is this lady? That's what I want to know. Where is she? Let's get this door picked. Go inside here. I'm still waiting for, like, the quest. You know what I mean? Whatever the quest would be here. Or the greater story. I mean, we've read a few things about her now. We know she's a daughter of Menzoberranzan. We know she was interested in Gortash. Very ambitious. Believed she was going to make an army of undead. Also, something of a radical feminist, or perhaps it'd be better put as a misandrist. She seems to be very prejudiced against males or men. Let's get this assigned. There's literally nothing I can give it to Tava, right? Yeah, okay. So we were going to go for stage fright. Let's do that. Back to Tava to crack this door, see what's inside. Ooh, some sort of a holding cell, perhaps? So, I'm not really sure what the larger story is here, although this looks vaguely door-like. Maybe there's more to this place than we can actually see at the moment? Let's check the giant spider. Nothing on it. This was some sort of torture chamber, perhaps? It's very small, a very narrow chamber. Hard to maneuver the camera around to get a look at everything. We've got a bucket, empty potion bottle, another skeleton over here, 2 gold. Skeleton here with a candle. Bodies chained up. If there is another room behind this, which I'm sort of doubt at this point. Like, I don't really know what we're doing here. If there was going to be something, usually you can see the outline of the movable space, right? I think we're done here, which is odd. I expected there to be a little bit more, to be frank.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay. I guess we just leave and move on to the next house. I guess that's all there really was to this place.
Can't blame them, I suppose. They've got armies.
So we learned a little bit about her if we ever meet her, but yeah, doesn't seem to be much else here.
Do you like that? Mommy! Mommy! It's alright, Vanra.
Okay. Let's just crouch down for safety's sake to open this door so nobody gets mad at us seeing us do it. We'll stand back up, happily walk outside. All right.
Breathe deep and move.
So over here, now we're back to just exploring the town. This is Crimson Drafts we just explored. We've been in Beehive General Goods and Laura's house. So next up would be south of us over here. Let's see what that building's all about, I guess.
We have to go back to the counting house. What were you thinking?
Don't be a dry shite. No one will.
That will be over here or in here. Yeah, here we go. All right, this door is locked. This is Rainforest's home.
This is the private abode of Alexander Rainforest. Friends make appointments. Clients respect office hours.
Okay. And in the mailbox, 2 letters. The first, a bloodied note. This scrap of bloodied paper is scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, Petrie. Placing the Lordland's fire spitters through my city. Disgusting. They leave no blood, there's no art to it. Okay, all right, we've read this before. I think we found this guy's corpse. This guy was an arsonist setting fires to murder people for Baal. And Dolor, who I don't think we've actually caught him yet. We encountered him once, but we didn't catch and kill him. Yeah, Dolor murdered Peartree for being artless. So we definitely want to get into this person's house. We'll also check this municipal sanitation notice. The Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issue of the penetrating stench emanating from the round street hatches that provide access to the city's sewers. The tribe of gutter kobolds, contracted to maintain free flow in the sanitation tunnels, appears to have been slain or driven away by forces or circumstances unknown, and the resulting backup is responsible for the unpleasant odor. The department is taking appropriate measures to remedy the situation, but in the meantime, do not attempt to address the situation yourselves. Citizens are prohibited from using the round street sewer access hatches. Leave sanitation to the professionals. So, this is Alexander Peartree's house. We need to get inside because there may be more information in there about Dolor, or basically just the fact that he's a murderer. May have information on Orin, may have some other information that we need or want. But basically, we don't need to respect his privacy or the sanctity of his home because he's a Baal worshiper and a murderer. So, at the very least, he's an arsonist. Certainly, it seems like he's a murderer. Let me have Tava take a quick gander around via flight. She can get up on the roof and peek around. There does not appear to be an entryway from the top, but there is one from here, which she can get to, but the rest of them maybe not. Then again, maybe. It'll be up to Astarion, really. Let's bring everybody over here. And if Astarion can make the jump, everybody else can make the jump, right? So let's see.
Those noises coming out the old bright place.
Louder than foxes and all through the...
It seems he cannot, at least not from here.
It is, don't you?
He's gonna have trouble. So we either have to break in the front,
And not
Or wait a minute, there's something over here. Maybe we can do it from over here. Let's see. I don't think no, if he can't jump over the fence, he's not going to be able to get up there. So I could use a potion of glorious vaulting here to get him inside. Is there some other way we could do it?
What do you think happens to the old knights?
He can bestow the ability to fly on himself once per long rest. Is this where we want to use that?
Trust me. It's much safer.
I'm pretty sure everyone else can get in here. Going in the front door is going to be tough. There's like Fist walking by and whatnot. So I think maybe we will. Let's go ahead and use it. Let's send him up here. Okay, and let's get everybody else up here.
Interrupting me. Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Shadowheart, how are you going to do it? You can jump. Very nice.
Please, don't you?
Okay, and then Tava shouldn't have a problem either, nor should the Diva. So let's go back to Astarion here, and let's see if we can't
Gortash was being interviewed. Now the
hide
man's
here.
printing his obituary.
Looks good. Let's open the double doors quietly, make our way inside.
Move unseen.
Okay, yes, we have. Here's Rainforest's dead body. All right, let's get everybody else in here. We've got an update on our investigate the murders.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
Looks like we're having a bit of a problem with Shadowheart.
Wonder what the next move is.
Let's get her inside.
3, 4.
Weird. Yeah, they get like stuck in corners. It's very odd.
Interrupting me. There's a right time. Do you hear those noises coming out the old?
You get in there. Come on inside.
On I go.
Okay, the Diva flies up, and then Tava can fly up as well.
Did interesting.
Okay. Sometimes some of the movement tech in the game it can get a little involved, but we can certainly see Alexander Rainforest here. Let's check our journal update. We learned the passphrase we must. Oh, okay. We confirmed Alexander Rainforest was dead as the Ballast target list noted. We should check on the other victims too. So we may have waited too long to try to save this guy, or no? When we read the note, he was already dead, right? All right. So I misunderstood. I really thought that this guy was the murderer, the arsonist. But it seems that's in the mailbox for a different reason. Maybe just a warning to the other guy before he caught up with him? Not sure. Anyway, let's take a look around Mr. Rainforest's abode. So if he's a victim, that's a different story, but I'm glad we broke it anyways. We needed whatever information we're going to get. We have a piece of parchment here labeled tonight. Mate, we're worried about you. You've gotten too deep into this conspiracy nonsense, and honestly, it's making you dull. You're coming out for drinks tonight. The singing loot at sundown. You'd better be there or we're going to have to come and get you. There's no guarantee we'll be sober. What else is going on? I mean, there's blood everywhere, for sure. The Sea Queen's wrath, that doesn't seem germane to the investigation. In the cupboard, anything? No. All right. We have a soap bar. An open crate. Just some crappy clothes. All right. There doesn't seem to be much else besides his body. There's a cheese record over here for some reason. But let's see what's on the body. Nothing. If we inspect it, nothing. Too bad. All right, what's the cheese record then? Successful cheeses: red, white, yellow, sharp, mellow. Unsuccessful cheeses: smoked, blue, waxed. He prefers his cheeses crumbled to little pieces. All right. The running sound is worrying me. It makes me think like Fist are coming to arrest us for being in here without permission. I will say he is dead and has no need for
Please stop interrupting
this
me.
chest.
7.
Let's do it this way. Let's have... Oh, there's a rat here. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Do I have speak with animals? I do. Let's talk to the rat. Let's see what he knows. Hey, hey, hey. Ratton Cesar.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs.
That's what the cheese record was. He was keeping a record of what the rat liked. Can you tell me what happened to your last cheese dropper?
Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best. Until the Red Man visited.
Tell me about the Red Man who visited Alexander.
A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good, even better than cheese.
Oh, that's not good. This rat has a taste for human blood. Did you realize you ate Alexander's innards?
Yes, tasty. He didn't eat them anymore. Go away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels.
Yeah, the taste for human blood.
To bite you.
Okay. We can, I think, safely move this. Hold on. Can I move it? No, I can't. Okay. Interesting. Then let's have Astarion sneak up and do it.
Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Louder than foxes and all through the night.
Okay, are we still hidden?
You know what it is, don't you?
We are. Okay. Pick the lock.
Opportunists, the lot of them. And not a thought for their neighbors.
And then let's see what's in there. Potion of mind reading for Tava, an arrow for Astarion, and 40 gold for Tava. All right. Well, I mean, like we said, poor Mr. Peartree doesn't need it anymore, right? Let's head downstairs. See what's down here. Besides this rat with his taste for human meat. I will say, sometimes getting the camera to work the way you want it to.
What's that?
Oh, what did you see? What did you see? You saw this blood-stained parchment. All right. And I see there's a hatch there. Messy splatters of deep red brown adorn this scrap of parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal. Oh, this is another copy. Okay. We've seen that before. We have a copy of it on our person, as a matter of fact. Why would you climb halfway up the stairs to open the barrel underneath it? Is there anything else here? Urban exploration, the Undercity, a silver plate, dried sausage links, and a short bow. Most of this doesn't seem that interesting to me. Obviously, the hatch is different. This leads outside, yes, out to the yard. I don't think there's anything interesting here. But there was the message about... the smell from the sewers, so perhaps this hatch leads somewhere interesting? Let's go find out.
Not as bad as it could have. This is a ritual killing.
Trap.
And
Oh,
the
boy.
murderer wanted it found.
Okay, so we've got more information here. We have a tripwire. I believe that's the closest thing. So I've got everybody unconnected, so nobody's going to move except Astarion, and he's going to disarm this tripwire. Okay. Good, good, good. Then we've got a blast mine. And another tripwire, it looks like. Let's go ahead and add the guidance, just in case. Okay. We have Cateby Pole and Winslow Reginald. Did we disarm this one? I think so, right? Yeah, we did. We literally just disarmed it, I think. We've got 2 doors, 2 bodies, and an altar. Is he noticing any other? No, nothing else. Okay. So lots of candles, a broken statue, and an altar with a faded scroll of reversal, a rope, and a potion of featherfall. Now, could there be some sort of trap involved in removing these items? What is reversal? I don't actually know what this is. Alright. What do we have in here? Looks like a study. Perhaps trapped? Well, if it is trapped, so far, our boy is not sensing anything. This looks like a bit of a fake wall to me.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Okay. So, he sees the trap, but cannot disarm it. Is that... Or did he play it... So either it's enchanted, or what? Either it's enchanted, or... the game bugged out and gave me his line for traps when it's not really trapped.
Let's be quick.
Okay, what about over here?
A trap.
Right off the bat, he catches a blast mine.
Visitors.
That's fine. Let's get that disarmed.
What? Someone's left a trap out for us.
How does that work? How does that make any sense at all? And again, he took no damage from fire? I don't really understand what just happened. Seems like Act 3 is a little bit buggier than Act 1. So did he destroy treasure doing that, or what? There is a strong box there that we need to get open. I mean, all the other mines blew up, so... I guess we'll get ourselves in here. Okay. That's open, and his, mage hand also survived, apparently. Wait, where's the mage hand? It's over there, okay. Can anyone... I can't remember, can anyone else cast mage hand? No, she can't.
What's next?
Can you? You're a trickster, right? No mage hand? So I'm worried about the wall over there blowing up. She can't, for sure. And his just, will die, and then he can only do it once per short rest. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head out with Tava here to investigate. And we'll see what happens. First of all the bodies, Winslow Reginald. Clown's severed foot. Alright, that goes to camp, along with the other parts.
Smeared with paint, among other things. This must belong to Dribbles.
How are we doing on dribbles? Foot, arm, and torso. So we're missing another foot, legs, hands, head. Seems like there's quite a bit more of dribbles to find. There's also a note here. Abazagal the Fourth. The effigy of Abazagal, who soared on shredded wing. What use his pride? He thought himself a dragon, but died as a worm. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Or in the red. Perhaps Orin is the one who wrote the note about don't do arson, it's artless and boring. She seems to be leaving these notes as kind of a calling card as she kills people. Kate B. Pole. Nothing on that person. We do have a faded scroll of reversal and the potion of featherfall. So we'll take the potion, and I guess we'll send it to Karlach, and then we'll use this. I guess we'll use the scroll of reversal, or maybe we read it. The time-bitten parchment of this scroll flakes and frays, obscuring most of its content. It appears to describe the process for breaking an enchantment that has bound a mighty dragon into another's service. Huh. So we've only seen 2 dragons in the playthrough. The first was ridden by the Gith Voss, and the other obviously was Ensor, who was undead and we killed. But why would Orin be interested in a scroll of reversal? Curious.
Should mind my step.
Let's make our way over to this room. We've got tombstone shop notes.
Simple enough.
Perhaps gives us a clue about this wall. I'd come across several pointers toward the Candle Hallows tombstone shop, so I decided to use my spare time for a while to watch it. for suspicious activity. Indeed, the place is strange. It seems disconnected from Candlehallow's main mortuary business over in Eastway. In fact, they don't seem to sell anything at all. There's one callow shop lad who hangs about looking bored. Otherwise, there's just the occasional customer who enters and then stays inside for a while, sometimes for hours. When they leave, these customers seem different somehow. I'd swear I saw one go in and out in the same clothes, but leave wearing a different face. Must stay alert. I think the shop lad may have noticed me hanging around. I'll give this observation just one more day. Whose house are we in? Mr. Rainforest? Okay, so this guy, like, was like a hobbyist or a private eye, or just a curious dude who liked to snoop and seemed to notice what was going on, because we know Candlehallow has the, covers up the entrance to the Temple of Baal, or at least something to do with that. I think that's where we have to use the password. That may be why he was targeted for elimination. We also have a book here, What Abides Below. Yeah, I don't care about this. This is history. So yeah, he seems to have like been almost a Batman style figure, like a vigilante detective. He had like a rain cave down here where he was doing research on suspicious people. That's as best I can put together. And he was targeted for it. An eccentric, you know, wealthy individual researching crime on his own free time with a, like, secretive cave. Seems very Batman-esque to me for D&D. Okay, some dies and a bit of gold. Nothing there. The Gilded Chest. We have Elixir of Sea Invisibility. Arsonist's Oil. Elixir of Vigilance. Very nice. Both of these are for our girl. Yeah, we'll take all of that. The shelf had nothing. Nothing in the books. The stacks of scrolls. We have a scroll of fly. Okay, we'll send one of these, I think, to Astarion. What else? We've got the Tombstone Shopnose, What Abides Below, the row of books. Missives of Candlekeep, not interesting. We've got the desk itself. Okay, and then we gotta open this stone wall. I'm not sure if it's trapped or not, but we're just gonna do it. Okay, so the Rain Cave has an additional room with some more stuff. Before we go in there, let's check out this other room over here. How are we doing on time? We've got 7 minutes left in the episode, so it turns out this episode was all about investigating... Where did I start? The Menzoberranzan chick, the Crimson Drafts and Rainforest's home, who turned out to be a Batman-style character and was murdered by Orin. Kind of interesting, actually. What do we got? We got a burlap sack, a wooden barrel. Probably nothing much in here. Probably just the vault is the only thing of interest. The safe, the wall safe, rather. Yeah, I'm not seeing much else. Okay, let's go into the wall safe, see what he had in here. Just a sapphire and 271 gold. We can take it. He's not going to use it. We're trying to fight crime too, so we're his spiritual heirs. I don't know if he had actual heirs, but if he did, too bad. We may have more traps in the back half here, so we'll send Astarion to take a look. Wooden crate, empty. Wooden barrel. Vase. Wicker basket. I'm assuming most of these are going to be empty or trash, so usually I loot with Tava, but we'll go ahead and take a quick look with Astarion here. Oh, he failed a perception check. All right. Let's throw some guidance, I think, on Karlach. And have her come make that check, whatever it was. Okay. She noticed the tripwire and the accompanying trap. Love that. All right. Careful this time. So, again, I don't understand what happened in here. He came forward, or no, maybe, where was it? It was this one. He came forward to the first trap to disarm it. All the others blew up, but not that one. Very odd. There seems to be some lack of polish here in Act 3, I have to say. Let's try to get this tripwire disarmed. Okay, then we'll go after the mine. All right. Let's have Karlach proceed forward, see if she notices anything else. She does not, so we'll send her back, and we'll send Astarion forward to finish what he started. What have we got? We've got a great sword, we got some weapons, and some loot. So it looks like, yeah, we're gonna come back here with Tava now.
Another step forward.
And we're gonna snatch all this stuff up for sale. Let's go ahead and just sort her inventory here. Okay. We'll take a great sword. We'll take a spear. A great axe. And a dagger. And reinforced chest key. Okay. Let's go in and set these things for sale. Let's check out the pouch. Nothing in it. Check out the chest. 45 gold. That seems wrong. Maybe the chest keys for something else? Is there more secrets? Hang on. Let's take a look. No, it looks like we found everything there is to find, so... I think we're done here. So what did we learn? We learned that maybe it might be Orin who's the, like, the artist who's pissed off at the arsonist. We learned, Raintree was some sort of vigilante. He was watching Candle Hallows, which we already knew about. So we didn't actually learn much. We did get, you know, some material wealth, which theoretically could help us fight crime and save the city. I don't know. I'm trying to justify my impulsive curiosity and habit of thievery for the role play. All right. Get us out of here, Astarion. Pick this lock.
Go down in history if your citizens die of thirst.
Okay, so hopefully the watch didn't hear us do that. Let's quietly... Well, he's gonna watch now.
That's right.
Let's wait. Let's quietly open the door. Okay. And let's have everybody stroll out the front as if we have a reason to be here. All right. So that's Raintree's home. Looks like the counting house is down here and maybe more. We've been in the Blushing Mermaid. I don't think we've been in whatever this building is, though. We've just been inside Raintree's. I don't think we've been in here. So let's go down the street and check it out, see what it is. It might not be a building, actually. It looks like maybe it's... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It looks like it's maybe just stairways built into the city streets. Not quite sure. No, it is its own thing. What is this? The Bibliophile.
The Bibliophile.
Some sort of bookshop, perhaps? What's in the mailbox? No one will publish me. My friend, tragedy has struck. Remember the invitation you wrangled for me to visit Volo's salon? The moment I saw him, I couldn't help but fall to my knees, speechless before such a great man. As I babbled like a fool, all of his writerly friends poked jibes at me until I felt forced to flee for shame. Now all of the literary gate is mocking me. Before I've even published a single story, I fear no one shall ever publish me now. Whatever shall I do? We also have a rare book request. Is there any chance you have in stock Legendary Men, the Girdle of Masculinity? I've been looking for this account for a long time, but so many poke fun when I ask after it. I'm convinced the girdle isn't a myth, and I intend to don it myself when I find it one day. Any other text mentioning the relic would just make my day. All right, let's step inside the Bibliophile, and we'll meet Nancy Greta.
Back again? I know a reader when I see one. What'll it be?
She actually caught us breaking into Crimson Drafts, and that's why she thinks she knows us. Let's see what you have. Oh, look at this. She's a scroll vendor. Damn. Okay. She's got 1,000 gold. Can we sell her wares? We can. Very nice. And are there any scrolls I absolutely want to have? Ray of Sickness. Irresistible Dance is great. Freezing Sphere. Magic Missile. Lightning Bolt. Like, we have lots of damage spells. We don't really need them. Globe of Invulnerability. Make a creature and object inside it immune to all damage. Now that is spectacular, and I want it. Like, as an example, if we have another scenario where there's like a child in danger in the middle of a fight, having access to this to put it around them would be absolutely astonishing. I wish we'd had this when we were trying to rescue that kid from the Harpies at the start of the game. I will buy this. This is what we have been saving all the gold for, things like this. So we have 52 grand. I'm going to buy a Scroll of Invulnerability, Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability, and we will give this to Shadowheart for sure. Where did it go? Why didn't it go into Shadowheart's? Damn it. Okay, I don't know what happened to it, but I think we have it. Anything else that we want and don't have? Firebolt, Eyebite, Everard's, Dominate Person, Disintegrate. I mean, Disintegrate's nice. I don't think we have that, but I don't think we need it either. The one thing we would need Disintegrate for is to take down like a wall of force. So you know what? I will buy a copy of that. Okay. All right.
My store's no Candlekeep library, I'll admit, but I've got a few nice finds tucked away.
Good for you. And then, yeah, we obviously can't steal while... don't have a reason to steal from a legitimate bookkeeper or a legitimate shopkeeper, a legitimate sales business. We have no reason to steal, and we wouldn't probably find anything that great anyway. Or rather, we couldn't do it while she's standing right there. So...
What do you think happened?
What else do we have here? There's another building over here that we need to check out. Obviously, there's this bridge over to whatever this area is. I think that's the counting house, which we are interested in for saving Minsk. Perhaps that's what we'll do next episode. We'll finish up taking a look at this kind of southern area here, and then make our way to the counting house. Try to capture the Stone Lord, or I guess ambush the Stone Lord as he goes on his mission, and kind of preempt Nine Fingers, who we know is planning to do the same thing. And if we can do that and rescue Minsk, Jaheira will be very happy. What I might do then is head back to camp and replace someone with her, although it's hard to imagine who it would be. I guess it would probably be Shadowheart, but I just hate to give her up. She's so strong right now with her control spells. Anyway, so that's going to be it for this time. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It was no combat, a little bit of a slower exploration episode, but we learned a lot, right? We got a bunch of lore. Progressed our exploration of the lower city. I cannot believe how huge it is, and I can't believe there's a whole upper city to go still. I mean, this game is absolutely amazing and enormous. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.